Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Chris, aka Big Country with From the Dust Outdoors. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Mora all-around stainless steel knife. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today. I want to take a little bit of time to talk to you about a knife that I am a fan of. Mora or Morakniv, you know, however you, or Morakniv, however you want to say it. You know, there's plenty of different ways that I'm sure people say it, but is a pretty popular brand with the bushcraft outdoors, everything like that. You've probably heard of them, probably seen them. Even if you didn't know what it was, you've probably seen them. You know, they're pretty known for their thicker handles, you know, usually more narrow blade, and their green plastic sheaths or orange, depending on which one you got. But the one that's pretty popular is the Companion. That's the one that people usually check out. You can get it in carbon steel or stainless steel. It's a 4.3 inch blade. You can get the heavy duty, the Companion heavy duty, or the regular Companion. I went a little different route. I went with the all-around stainless steel. It's a 5.8 inch blade, so it's just under 6 inches. I wanted something that was a little bit longer. As you can probably see by my grind marks, I use this knife a lot. So I did just sharpen it up here not too long ago. It actually, you know, probably about a few weeks ago. I could probably use another sharpening here pretty soon. But I'm a big fan of this blade. This is definitely a good one. It has the smaller spine on it. It's not as thick on the spine, so it's not as good with batoning because you find yourself more slicing through, whereas other bushcraft knives with a wider spine, like I have another one that's a Condor that has a thicker spine. That knife is amazing, but you know, it acts more like a wedge because of the thicker spine on it, so you start batoning and it just splits the wood open. This one is gonna saw through, but this one is very good for notches, more fine details that you need to put in wood. Feather sticks, great for feather sticks. I honestly like this one better than my Condor because with my Condor, the weight on it and the size of it, it tends to push too hard, and it ends up cutting the feathers off. And great for making, you know, tinder and everything like that, but when you want a feather stick and you want it to stay on the stick, it's not as good. I would prefer this one. So just to kind of give you an idea, you know, I'm just going to do a quick you know, when you're working on notching, things like that, that's not the prettiest, but you know, you can see I didn't really take much of any effort at all. So, you know, and then, you know, just doing your general shavings, things like that. You know, it's very nice for that. Extremely sharp. This is the Scandi grind, the Scandinavian grind, which is a very sharp grind. It's easy to sharpen, easy to, you know, buff out and everything if you want to make it pretty. I'm not as worried about making my knives pretty as I am just making them sharp again. So not too worried about that. The big thing that I like about this knife is that it is longer, but it's thinner. It reminds me of a fillet knife, but a little bit wider. But just with the shape of it and everything, it's an amazing all-around. It truly lives up to its name. It's an all-around knife. You can do your stuff that you would do with like the Mora Robust, for example, which is a shorter, you know, 3-inch knife. It's about half the blade on this, but if you get the Robust, it's got the wider spine. So you can do that smaller detail work that you need with a smaller knife, but you can do some of the bigger things that you need with a bigger bushcraft knife. I do use this for batoning sometimes, you know, not if I don't have to, but it does work for that, and they are indestructible. I mean, if you've seen any other videos where people actually try to destroy these things and they can't because they are just, I mean, you know, they'll sit here and go into, you know, wood trying to mess up that point on it, and they can't. They're pretty much indestructible. So beautiful knife, great knife. The price point is the big selling point. The price on these things is the big selling point. This knife right here, I did pay a little bit extra to go for the stainless steel instead of the carbon steel. just because I didn't, want to worry about, small little rust spots or anything like that if I didn't get to buff it immediately. And like I said, I don't necessarily like buffing my knives as much as just getting the grind, grinding them down, not grinding them down, but sharpening them on the stone and everything. I don't worry about if they look super pretty or anything like that. So it was $25 for this knife on Amazon. I think the carbon steel was $18. So $7 more to go at the stainless steel. And I mean, like I said, it truly lives up to its name of being an all-around knife. You can use this thing for anything. All right, so that is the Mora all-around 5.8-inch stainless steel blade.
Hey guys, love that you guys came to watch our video. As always, if you liked it, hit the thumbs up and leave a comment below. We love to hear from you guys. And as always, hit the subscribe button so we can continue to keep in touch with you all.